Track 1.
Good evening, everyone. This evening, I'm going to continue last week's lecture by talking more about how people spend their money. First of all, I'm going to compare how people of different age groups spend their cash. You probably know that there's a lot of difference between what young people do with their money, how families spend their money, and what more mature people do. Secondly, I want us to think about what we imagine men and women spend their money on. And then, I'm going to look at male and female spending patterns and see whether we were right. Okay, to start with, let's divide the population into 3 sections. Let's say young people up to the age of 30 in the first group. Then, let's put families in the 30 to 55-year-old group. So that puts adults over 55 in the mature group. Does that make sense?
Track 2.
Right. Well, I found that the first group, that's young people up to the age of 30, mostly spend their money on clothes, music and entertainment. That's not really very surprising, is it? Although I must admit, I thought they might spend a lot on cars and travelling around. So, the next group is what I've called families, people in the age group from 30 to 55. Naturally, as I expected, this group spends most of its money on food, toys and trips out. But I was surprised to find that people aged between 30 and 55 spend most of their money on furniture and kitchen equipment. I suppose it's logical if you think about it. People are usually improving their homes at that age, and household equipment is very expensive. But they also spend a lot of money on electronic equipment, like video games for the children. Now turning to the third group, that's people over 55. I thought they'd spend their money on gardening tools and electronic equipment, but I was wrong again. People in the over 55s group spend most money on new cars and days out.
Track 3.
So, what did we think about how men and women spend their money? Okay, well, we thought that young women would spend a lot on clothes and shoes, and that young men would buy more electronic equipment and cars. Well, when we look at the figures, we can see that we were right about the men. Young men spend twice as much as women on cars and computers. But, and this is interesting, we were wrong about the women. I was surprised to find that young women spend much more on beauty treatments than they do on clothes and shoes. So we'll have to think about that again. And there's another interesting fact about young women. It looks as though young women are much more concerned about their diet than men. We found that although young women don't spend as much as men on eating out, they do spend a lot more on organic foods than young men.
Track 4. So, Sally, what do you do in your free time?
Well, at the moment, I'm training to be a private pilot.
No way! Really? What made you want to do that?
Well, I've always loved the idea of flying a plane, ever since I was a little girl.
Wow. Isn't it expensive?
Yeah, but it's worth it. It's an amazing experience. But what about you, Martin? What do you do for leisure?
Nothing nearly as exciting. I play ice hockey in my spare time. I'm captain of the college team. So at weekends we travel to games all over the state.
But that sounds fun. Do you enjoy leading the team?
Yeah, I do. Track 5.
Hi, Steve. What are you doing?
Well, I collect stamps with pictures of tropical birds on them, so I'm looking for more of those.
Oh, that's interesting. Which ones have you got so far?
I've got a 32-cent stamp with a picture of a cardinal honeyeater on it. It came out in 1998.
A cardinal honey-eater? Is that a bird? Can I see it?
Yeah, here. It's a tropical bird.
Oh, yes. It's beautiful. So which country is the stamp from?
The United States.
And how did you get it? Do you know someone in the States?
No, it's not like that. I buy stamps from other collectors. Look at this one. I bought it last week. It's a 25-cent stamp.
Oh, brilliant. It's got a parrot on it. When was it issued?
1967.
OK. And where's it from?
It's from Brazil.
Cool.
Track 6. Hi. Can I help you? Are you interested in climbing at all?
Hi, yeah. Actually, I've been thinking about joining a club for a while now. So, what do I have to do?
It's easy, really. I can fill in the form for you right now online, and then you can come to our first meeting next month.
OK, let's do that then.
Right. First of all, what's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew. And your family name?
Metcalf.
Metcalf. How do you spell that?
Metcalfe.
Metcalfe, with an E?
Yes, that's right.
And your age? Are you over 18?
Yep, I'm 21.
And where do you live?
My address is 43A, Highbury Square, London, W1.
Thanks. And do you have a number where I can contact you?
Yes, my mobile is 07209 571 324.
And I have to ask you a couple more questions. Do you have any health problems?
No, nothing.
And a last question, have you ever climbed before?
Yes, I have, a bit.
Well, thanks very much. Track 7.
Hello, are you the person to ask about joining a club?
Yes, I am. What would you like to know?
Well, I'm interested in several things, but I'd like to know more about the different clubs and how much they cost. I'm looking for a small club that's not too expensive.
OK. Have a look at this table. You can see the names of the clubs, the fees, and the number of members. I'm afraid they aren't in any order. If you look at the top of the list, the first club is table tennis. That's one of our new clubs.
Oh, right. So the table tennis club costs £20. That's quite expensive.
Yes, it is a bit expensive. The cross-country cycling club is cheaper, though. Membership fees are only £15, but on the other hand, it's got 100 members.
The film and drama club costs a lot, doesn't it?
Yes, £50 is a lot, and that's probably why it only has 12 members. Is there any other club you think looks interesting? Look at the next one, street dance. Have you ever done any street dance?
No, I haven't really.
It's the cheapest. It only costs £5. Track 8. OK. Shall we start with your interests? What do you like doing best?
Well, I like photography. I've got a professional camera, so I take it quite seriously. But I can't really imagine belonging to a club to take photographs. I usually go on long walks on my own and take photos. So I like photography, but I wouldn't want to join a club to do it.
OK. So what else do you like doing? Running?
Oh no, not running. I like walking, but I hate running. I'm afraid the running club isn't for me, or the cycling club.
And film and drama?
No, it's far too expensive. But I do like yoga. I've practiced yoga on and off for years. How many members does the yoga club have?
It's always a small group. A lot of people sign up at the beginning of term, but they stop going after a few weeks. so they're left with a few regular members every year.
That sounds good. I think I'd like to join the yoga club. And what about the contemporary dance club? Is it expensive?
Contemporary dance? No, it's not expensive. £10 for the term. Do you like dance?
Well, I've never tried contemporary dance, but I do like jazz and tap dance.